Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. In this video, we are going to discuss a case law on Insecticides Act and also to know whether the cleansing materials like Harpic, Mortine, Lizol or Dettol, all these things, whether they come under Insecticide Act or not. So this is what is called interpretation. So interpretation of statutes, students also can take this as a class. Friends, in the previous videos or in the classes I told you regarding the literal interpretation. Literal, or you can call it as a grammatical interpretation. So whenever there is any doubt regarding the words, their natural, ordinary or grammar meaning should be taken. If not, you can go to the external aid of dictionary. That is what is stated in the very famous case of Ramavatar versus Assistant Sales Tax Officer, where the topic of betel leaves has come into existence, and also the case of Motepur Jamindari versus State of Bihar, where the topic of the so-called sugarcane has come into existence. Likewise, in the strict interpretation of taxing statutes, we have discussed whether puffed rice and parched rice can be put to the sales tax just like ordinary rice in the case of Alladi Venkateshwarlu versus Government of AP, 1978 case, I believe. Right. Likewise, yesterday another issue has come up regarding the Harpic, Mortine spray or Lizol or Dettol. So please remember, they are all, yes, you know, they do not come under the Insecticides Act. So VAT cannot be taxed on them. So Kerala VAT Act, it says that 12.5% of tax has to be levied upon the so-called Harpic, Lizol, Mortine spray and other things. Of course, Dettol, it came to 4% because it's a medicament. Anyway, Supreme Court has clearly stated. So you can read the case as Messrs. Reckitt, Benckiser, India. Reckitt, Benckiser, India Limited versus Commissioner, Commercial Taxes and others, Kerala. In Civil Appeal number 1335 by 2010, decided on 10/4/2023 by two judges bench, Justice M.R. Shah and Krishna Murari. The Honorable Bench of the Supreme Court ruled that mosquito mats, mosquito coils and floor cleaners, room cleaners, vaporizers, Mortine insect killers, Mortine insect killers, and the toilet cleaners like Harpic and Lizol, I think already I covered it, floor cleaners. So they cannot be classified under entry number 45 clause 5 of the schedule 3 of the Kerala Value Added Taxes Act. So this order 44 says that they are all insecticides. No doubt here the litigation point is they get permission to manufacture the same under Insecticide Act 1951. I am not correct, but anyway, under Insecticides Act. But once the product comes out, it's not insecticide. What is insecticide? What is pesticide? All these things they know. Pesticide means eruvulu antanga kada manam. Insecticide ante purugula mandulu, simply to say. Right. So according to Order 44, according to the classification of the so-called insecticides, yes, the tax percentage is 12.5. But what is Harpic? Harpic is a chemical. By applying the so-called dominant use, by applying the dominant use test, so it is observed that it is only a stain remover. It is only a deodorant. Right? So it can kill the germs, that's all. So killing the germs, they cannot classify it as Insecticides Act. So this is what is entry number 44 of Kerala VAT Acts. And as regards to Dettol, it is also clarified that Dettol comes under entry number 36. So it is a medicament. So it is almost a medicine. So 4% tax only has to be levied. So when there is a specific entry in a taxing institute, that's why strict construction of taxing institutes I have been telling you. So if it is strict construction, it would override any residuary act. So please remember, it is clear that they are only germ killers. They are only just used in the toilets. They cannot be called as insecticides. This is what is held by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Of course, anyway, they have allowed the appeal partly by reducing the percentage of tax, and now they have clarified that they are not insecticides. With this, I am concluding. Thank you.